Hey there, Itty. Oh yeah, we got these over here. All right, y'all, if y'all just getting here, we're gonna be starting on Pisces. And we're going backwards. Oh, buddy. I'm doing well, Sharia. How you feeling? How your day going? It's nice today. Super nice. Ah, shit. I forgot my drink. I need some water. Hold on real quick, y'all. I gotta get some water. All right, I'm back. Hello, Kimberly. All right, so I'm back. All right, so we get started on Pisces. So Pisces, what are the feelings for you this week? Oh, that was quick. All right, Wheel of Fortune, Moon, Eight of Cups in reverse. All right. Well, they feel like things aren't going as expected right now. They don't really know what's going on, what's going to happen between y'all. So it could be maybe just a little, maybe like the dynamic has shifted a little bit, but they can't really let go of the situation or move away from it. For some of y'all, if it's like a past person, they may be coming back around. All right, but we got Ace of Pentacles in reverse, so they may not really get off the ground, but like, so their feelings would be wondering why it's not really going anywhere. What's the hold up? What's the hang up? We got what we got? The Hierophant in reverse and the Queen of Wands in reverse. So there could be like frustration about how the relationship is like starting, or like not being on the same, you're not having the same value or principle system in the relationship. Like they may feel like you are, I'm gonna say like you know it all in a way, where they feel like your way is the better way, or you feel that way. So there may be like, it could be like power struggles then, but like subtly, they're not really said. Like this is somebody who's actually afraid to really initiate, maybe expressing what's on their heart. You know what I mean? We got the moon here, which just means there's deeper feelings in the Eight of Cups here too. So there's deeper feelings or emotions that are going on here, but they haven't really like thought on it or dwelled on it too much. It's just like they're just gonna stick it out, just hang on. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius, a Pisces, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Leo, possibly Sag. So they may be jealous that you have like other people. They may assume that you have other people who are like, pining for your attention or waiting for you. Because they can kind of feel like maybe like it's not a good time between y'all. Like there's a bad timing. Like maybe the situation itself is like, it's not fortunate right now or beneficial right now. So, but it's still with the moon here, it's still kind of confusing to them too, because it's not really quite sure if it's not, because like maybe it could turn around. So like maybe they just be holding on, because maybe something happens in your situation where it's an interaction, or where you guys maybe have a discussion about something and you guys don't have the same belief or the same like value system for it. So like when it comes to maybe loyalty, when it comes to like maybe gender roles, when it comes to like responsibilities, when it comes to like anything, it may be a discussion that gets had, but it's subtle. It's like you guys don't really do too much talking about it. It's like maybe you guys bring it up, but then there's like that obsessiveness about like, I don't know, is this going to turn out how I would like it to turn out, or are things about to go in another direction? You know what I mean? Hey there, Nika. Happy Sunday. So they also be wondering if this is about to go in another direction, but like at the same time, they're going to kind of stick it out and just see. This may not be the usual type of relationship patterns that they're used to dealing with. So they may be just kind of like, maybe for some of y'all, this could be like a learning, they may be learning from you, or you may be learning from this situation. Like, so throughout the week, you may be feeling like you're learning something different, or you're learning to like, maybe see other people's beliefs, maybe giving them a little bit more value. You know what I mean? Like not be so, I'm gonna say judgmental, or like so, it's more judgmental. Sometimes it can also be like not being so steadfast in what you believe. So there may be like a fluctuation because of the moon energy, maybe a fluctuation with y'all where maybe it's not so bad to you, but then maybe it is some days. So like you got two of swords there, yeah. So maybe some days it is, but it's almost like I still want to hang out and just see what happens. I still want to be around and see what can happen. You know what I mean? I want to offer this, but I don't know if it's going to get off the ground if I do, because they don't feel, or they don't believe the same things I believe. Like, they don't feel the same way about relationships that I feel. So, you know what I mean? There may be like a little hiccup just for a brief moment, but it's still kind of confusing about what happens from here. All right. All right. Anyway, let me give you the signs. It could be a Sag, Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Leo, Sag. All right. Oh, damn. I forgot to give y'all something. Hold on. What's on their thoughts? Let me give you thoughts. Netflix and chill. So for some of y'all, they want to hang out. So that could be what the moon is too. Want some time with you. And the way you touch me will overcome this. That's why they're hanging out. With the Nine of Wands, that's what it is. They keep tabs on your social media and they be watching you through friends and family. So yeah, that person they still watch you, but it's like I said, they're just gonna linger, hang around. So like, even if it's like somebody that walked away, they're still gonna be around. They just kind of like waiting to see what happens. Things just aren't turning out, shaping out how they expect it to. Are you serious? Damn, hold on. All right, we back again. We're back again. All right, so we on Aquarius now. We're going backwards, y'all. All right, so Aquarius. All right. So Aquarius, how are they feeling about you this week? Even though I got how are they feeling for you this week, it's how are they feeling about you this week. For some of y'all, they're feeling like you guys are spoiled or you expect a lot. We got Six of Pentacles in reverse. So they may feel like there's an inequality in how much you guys are investing. They may feel like one of you is investing more time, more energy. All right, so they also may feel like there's better coming, or they feel like you could do better. So they may be feeling this way about you. So one of the two, they can either feel like you could do better or they can do better. All right, they may feel like I said, there's an inequality in the relationship. One of you isn't equally, they may feel like this relationship isn't going further and they wasted time. All right, like there's no real trust, no real intimacy. You guys aren't building on anything solid. All right, for some of y'all, they just feel like this is just sex. But again, we got Six of Swords in reverse. They can't let go. King of Pentacles. So for some of y'all, it's because you guys are stable, mature. You guys like build for longevity. You may have some luxuries. You may have things going for yourself. They just feel like it's unequal. You know what I mean? Or they may be the one that's like more stable, more secure. Let me give you signs real quick. Could be a Taurus, could be Aries, Cancer, Virgo, Gemini, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Libra, Taurus. All right, so for some of y'all though, this person does feel like if they come back around, you guys can renegotiate, re-talk things out, and possibly set a foundation between y'all. They just feel like if it's like a past between y'all, they feel like that was a waste of time and that you guys didn't really build it on anything solid. You know what I mean? It was just more sex, more passion, maybe adventure. You guys were being overly strategic with each other. You know what I mean? There was grudges that were being held but not being spoken about. So this is somebody who wants to bring. So throughout the week, you guys will probably talk about something that happened. They'll bring up like previous conversations and, you know, reiterate things all over again. This may be somebody that's like, we got the Empress here and the King of Pentacles. They just feel like one of you is into this more than the other. What'd you say? What'd you say? They feel like one of you is into this more than the other. Finally made it loud. Hey, Tika. I'm not really happy in my relationships. It can be hard to express this whole. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that's what it is. We got lovers in reverse. They just feel like there's no real intimacy. There's no real trust, no real bond between y'all. It's more like physical. All right. For all of y'all, it's also having to do with like they want you to break some type of patterns that you guys have had and see some progression. Because it's like either if you guys had momentum, it slowed down. And that's why they feel like it slowed down. It's because they feel like you're focused elsewhere. You got your attention somewhere else. Or for some of y'all, it's just like you guys may be always on the go. Because I got 3 cards of travel. So it could just be like always on the go, always looking for the next opportunity. And it may not necessarily be like romantic, but that may be what they kind of envision with you. Because they're like, you're not really putting in. So maybe you have something else that's distracting you. For some, it could just be like your career, your public face. You may be more worried about like how you're seen by other people. So that might be also like what's distracting you from like investing in the relationship or like setting roots to the connection. Hey there, AB, you know what I mean? But like, again, like I said, they don't want to let it go because they do see stability or longevity here. You know what I mean? You just may, for some of y'all just may not talk like that. But like if you talk, it'll be situations about what you guys had going on before in the past, whatever prior happened, just bringing those up. Silent grudges is what I kind of want to say, but I don't know if they're even super silent. because usually something that you guys both have thought about for a while, but just haven't really like let go of or haven't really moved past. It's like it was maybe a conflict, or maybe it was a difficult conversation that was there, or there was just like some type of confrontation that we had to do. What's up, Mem? Or there was some type of, hey, what's up, Aqua Cat? There was just some type of like, I'm shocked you called it too. I called it kind of early, you know what I mean? So that way I could move around a little bit more. So like whatever, I don't know, it's like a resolution that maybe you guys didn't come to, no real clear conclusion about like what was said. They'll try to like bring it back up, you know what I mean? But also I kind of feel like they'll try bringing it back up like it's not no thing, like it's not nothing really big, but really they was holding on to it. They feel slighted in a way for some of y'all. They feel slighted. So they may just mention it like it's not really a big thing, you know what I mean? Or revisit a conversation. So you guys may revisit a lot of conversations. Because that's really what this person just kind of feels like, man, I wasted my time in this. You know what I mean? Like, I probably could do better than this. I probably could do, you know what I mean? I probably could, like, have something else for longer term or for, like, you know what I mean? But at the same time, not really wanting to let it go, because with the lovers here, for some, it could just be like, you know, you guys have known each other for a while, but just, like, maybe in a more superficial way. Like, you're just you may be comfortable with them, but you may not necessarily trust them. Like, all right, a form of that, maybe if we live together, maybe we don't cuddle at night. Or like, if we don't live together, maybe you don't spend the night. Or like, I don't know, it's maybe like a lack of intimacy between y'all, which could like touching each other or whatever. Sometimes it could be that way. It's just like, it's not really moving or going anywhere where I would like it to go at this point. It's slow, damn near stagnant. And I'm actually just kind of like observing, looking for other opportunities that may be more fruitful, you know what I mean, that may stand the test of time. So this person they may want to build a legacy or like a business, or they want to build something like foundational that you guys can maybe pass down to other people, or that at least would show like the time that we put into this was worth the investment. So they at least want to see something like that throughout the week. There could be talks about money, talks about like resources, who gives what, you know. So you guys may try to like negotiate there, but I still feel like there's still not a trust that the other person is going to carry up on their end just yet, you know what I mean? So they may be like starting to focus more on like their career. They may start focusing more on like money, stability, saving, you know what I mean? Maybe investments that they made, like, you know what I mean? They may start trying to focus on like their own stability, maybe within the connection, but it's kind of like outside the connection. So like maybe they start saving up money. Maybe they start like maybe exercising different patterns in their life, which could be anything. Like maybe they start going to the gym. Maybe they start eating different. Maybe they start interacting with different people, or like, you know, like learning new stuff. Like you may just notice that they start learning new stuff or doing new things, you know what I mean, as a way of trying to get outside their comfort zone. You know what I mean? Or just maybe you might see them talking to new people as a way of like trying to like build trust somewhere else for some of y'all. And that's why I guess that's why they feel that way. So that's probably how you'll be able to tell that they're in this type of energy, where it seems they're being maybe more social with other people outside the connection. All right, so anyway, let me give you signs. We got Taurus, Aries, Cancer, Virgo, Gemini, Aquarius, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Libra, Taurus. All right. So we on Capricorn. Oh, yeah. What just happened here? Oh, I was using red, that's why. All right, Capricorn. Cappies. That's right, Nika. Team Cappies. Let's go. All right, so we on these. We on 1, 2, 3, and then we'll start all over again. All right, so Capricorn. How are they feeling about you this week? Okay, we got the Four of Wands in reverse, Four of Pentacles. So they may feel like this relationship isn't really stable between y'all. All right, they may feel you're more closed off. Okay, but they want to stop the fighting, the back and forth. So they want to resolve the situation between y'all. So y'all guys may have like a little confrontation, just a little, maybe a heated argument, maybe not. Oh yeah, maybe. All right, so for some of y'all, they want to inject more passion into the relationship. They might also, like, they don't want to compete for your attention. Now, for some, it's like distance. There may be distance in the way. That's how they may feel. They may feel like you have 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Or this person may feel that way. For some of y'all, they may feel like you guys are fuck boys, fuck girls. Like, it's more about what you want. You may be using them. They may feel like you're using them. All right, like you may use them for inspiration, ideas. You may use them for like, I don't know, maybe to be seen, or for sex or for money or something like that. So they may also feel like you're out taking risks. They may feel like you're a runner, and they feel like there's other, for some of y'all, they feel like there's other people. They don't want to compete with that. So they feel like you guys are confident and that you guys get distracted easily. All right, and it could always be like in reverse too. So it don't have to just be you. It could be in reverse too for some of y'all. All right, but it just kind of seems like they just feel like you guys are either runners or you guys are looking for like newer opportunities, kind of like the Aquarius thing. Hey there, Doors. Like they feel like there's truths that you're not really speaking. Like you aren't really coming to the table with like, you know, the ideas that you normally would, or you weren't really like being as open as you normally would. They just kind of feel like your feet are, one foot is in, one foot is out. But like, again, we got the moon here. So for some of y'all, they kind of feel like maybe you're ghost them, or you did ghost them, or that you would be ghosting them, or they'll ghost you. And it's somewhere in there's like a feeling of like maybe needing to like abandon ship. You know what I mean? Because like I don't really know where it's at. But here's another story for some of y'all. For some of y'all, if you guys are like having a disagreement with somebody, this is somebody who wants to resolve that. It's more because they lust over you, so they find you to be very attractive. They may want to use you though as like a temptation, maybe to get like other people. So like maybe you're very attractive to this person, and because of you, they may use you as bait, so that other people can see them with you, and it like implies that they're attracting attractive mates like this. So they may be wanting to like, for some of y'all, communicate with you a little bit more, or like initiate, but not really tell you why they're trying to initiate with you or why they're trying to communicate with you. It's because the moon is here. It's going to be vague. They may be using you as somebody who they're distracting themselves from, who they were once devoted to. All right, I kind of get that too with this King of Wands and the moon reverse. So there may be somebody else, because like they may be seeing you guys as a new opportunity, but they're not really telling you that, because for some of y'all, they're escaping from a previous relationship. They're running from one with somebody who maybe made them compete for their attention, or made them compete, you know, for like their needs. You know what I mean? Like they maybe had power over them, or had them, you know, stuck to them in a way where it was hard for them to like get out, but they just like were used to this person. They may not have been able to get along with this person, but you know what I mean, you come along, here you are, you're new, you look new at least, you know what I mean, and not like what I've experienced. So they may be just using you as like a way of like, you know, distracting themselves from somebody else who like maybe things are vague between, or like they feel like they're in competition for, you know what I mean? So like, yeah, you could just be a temptation for some of y'all, just something like, I'm gonna say something to do when there's nothing to do. You know what I mean? Like they may be, for some of y'all, it's maybe focused more on like work too. So it may be like work, a past person that they were like still interested in. You know what I mean? Like maybe it's a whole lot for them, because like with the 10% reverse, it's a whole lot for them. Like they can't even really make sense of their own feelings, and they kind of feel that way about you too. Like you don't really know what you want either. You're like one foot in, one foot out. So you guys may be like mirroring each other. I don't really see no Pisces in it. Well, we got the moon here, so that could be it. So maybe you guys are like showing each other, reflecting back to each other the same fears. You know what I mean? Those same fears, like, oh, maybe you are like still holding on to somebody. Maybe you're getting easily distracted. You know what I mean? Or maybe you're like focused elsewhere. It could just be on work. You don't have to necessarily have anybody. It could just be like your focus seems to be elsewhere. And this is where this person is feeling like, okay, maybe you're attracted to somebody else. Maybe there's something else going on. Or they have somebody who they're like trying to use you for as a distraction. You know what I mean? And for some of y'all, it's just like I said, distance. You know what I mean? But it's also like they want to take an opportunity. For some of y'all that's travel, they may feel like they need to like randomly like reach out or come towards you or travel towards you. Like it's obsessiveness, because we got the devil in the moon here, but there's also a desire to like try something new. All right. Like, so it could be like try something new with you, or it could be like try something new in general. Like if we're in a relationship, I maybe want to try something else, because I feel like you're not really like in this connection with me the same way. Like I don't really feel, I'm gonna say, comfortable or at peace in the relationship. I don't feel like we have a lot of harmony just yet. So it's like, it's a possibility for it to go somewhere for some of y'all. But right now it's just like more passion, more sex. Like this person wants to devote, but like, are you focused elsewhere? Do you have your, you know, like, are you like giving me enough time in a way maybe? Or like, are you like interested as I'm interested? You know what I mean? I need you to focus on me, but it's like not really being said. All right, maybe this could be insinuated for some of y'all, because the moon and the ace of swords, it may not necessarily be like a lie. It just may not really be spoken straight out. It may be insinuated, sometimes through like, you know, little messages or like innuendos or whatever, you know what I mean? So some of y'all, they're wanting to like take this opportunity with you to make it something as a risk. And then others of you, they may be seeing you as like doing your own thing, so they feel like maybe they need to take a risk and like find someone who's devoted towards them. All right, so let me give you signs. Could be a Leo, could be a Capricorn, Sag, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Aries, Pisces, Leo, Aries. All right. Oh, I do want to tell you that they're not really feeling the vibe between y'all right now. So they feel like things are off. Ooh, things aren't right between y'all. All right, where we at? Saggy. Dang, what happened this week? Please, all right. Let's see. Let's clear your deck. All right, so Saggy, what are the feelings about you this week? Okay, the Chariot, Nine of Swords. All right, starting off strong. So, all right, you guys will have a conversation. There may be a brief conflict. Brief conflict with an apology that comes your way. All right, so this person may be a little bit impatient with you in some way. Like maybe you guys have like a strong boundary, or there's like some type of like toxic pattern that they keep feeling like you keep doing. So they may be annoyed this week a little bit, but like the relationship overall just kind of keeps going. So I don't really see it like being an issue. There's just maybe like minor annoyances that probably happen this week, where this person feels like maybe nothing's ever good enough for you. Nothing that they offer you is like you don't appreciate nothing that they offer you. So there may be like just an emotional feeling. And because it's the Nine of Cups, this is just temporary. Two of Wands here is temporary. The only major things that they feel is that you guys are moving, that the connection is moving forward, that it's progressing in some way. All right. So they may be like, speaking about how they look or how the relationship looks to others. There may be a bigger conversation about that, but it seems to be bright, like light. Hey there, Maya, you know what I mean? So, Four Cups. So I don't know, they feel like there's an opportunity that was missed that they want to take again. So, all right, so we got Two of Wands. I'm also feeling like there's like indecisiveness about them, like wanting to do something else here. Like maybe wanting to like give up on the situation and like detach from it because they feel like maybe this isn't as stable, that maybe they've overgave or they've overgiven. So like there's like that period, but it's like it's in and out. It doesn't stay long. You know what I mean? For the most part, the strongest part in this relationship is that you guys are moving forward, that you guys are breaking free of some patterns that maybe like rub each other the wrong way. They also feel like you may be letting your guard down, but they also are like worried about like wasting time at the same time. Cause maybe, I don't know, it's like it's moving in the direction that they would like it to move, but it also feels like it's not enough. You know what I mean? So like, maybe they're just ungrateful. So maybe there's just a period in time where like during this like connection, they just feel ungrateful in a way. Like they don't really feel satisfied with like what you're giving them, with what being offered, but like they feel like the relationship is still moving forward. They still be cordial. They still want to be playful and flirty. So you'll still have that. They just also like worry that you're taking advantage. They may be worried that they're giving you too much, that they're sharing with you too much. You know what I mean? There may be that. Like there's not really I'm not even gonna say equal give and take, because it's not even like that's what they're worried about. They may be more worried that you focused elsewhere. Like maybe they're, again, wasting their time. So it could be like jealousy, just minor jealousy that happens. Like maybe you're not able to be there to comfort them. Maybe you're not replying back as much. Like maybe you're not as active with them as much. Maybe you don't, like, I don't know. Sometimes you know how like women like to be touched on their butt. So maybe she's not touching your butt. Maybe she's not like putting her butt on you. Maybe, sometimes with Two of Wands, it can also be like distance. But it can just be distance and like our desires aren't being met. The desires that we want maybe like change a lot. So maybe you desire one day to like talk really, a lot consistently. Then the next day, maybe you're not. Maybe you guys, I don't know, maybe you're more extra flirty one day, then the next day you're not. So it's kind of like that. It's not really like too bad. The biggest part, like I'm saying, is they feel like the situation is moving forward. All right, like there's actually something happening here in the connection, but it's the conversation. So like maybe there's a conversation that you guys have that catches this person off guard, because in their mind, they thought they were fulfilling your needs, or they felt like this was their wish fulfillment. So like there's a brief moment where they'll feel like this isn't really what I want, or this isn't how I want. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I think with this Page of Cups, that they'll probably just still try to make the best of the situation anyway. Because it's like, they almost feel like they've invested a lot. But at the same time, like maybe I wasted time doing this. Like I've given a lot for no reason. But at the same time, Page of Cups is like it's a Pisces energy. So there may be like that Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer where I love you. I'm obsessed with you. It's also where it's like I idolize you, you know what I mean? And I look up to you in a way where it's like I see the situation to be what I need it to be. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I kind of feel like it's not that. You know what I mean? It seems like an ebb and flow. It seems like an ebb and flow. I mean, for some of y'all, they may give up. They may detach from this situation, like let it go. You know what I mean? But then I still kind of feel like they would kind of like linger or wait on it to have, like wait on you to like reach out again or like maybe start again. Cause like this will be somebody who ends up feeling like this is a missed opportunity. Like maybe you guys just weren't seeing the relationship as a whole the same way, but I don't know. I kind of still feel like they'd be like, why did this make so much a dip? Like why did I allow this to affect me so much? You know what I mean? There could be like that feeling of them wondering like, why do I feel this way about a situation? Or why do I feel this way about, maybe missing out? You know what I mean? So they may like question themselves throughout this week. They may feel like they need to question their intentions or question your motives or like, you know what I mean? Hey there, Jocelina. I missed a lot of y'all. Y'all. Oh, T-Cake. Hey there, T-Cake. Oh, shit. But yeah, so there could be an apology though. Like, you know what I mean? I think more than anything, they just want it to be like, maybe they want to be in control. Like, because it kind of gives them maybe a form of security because they don't feel like there's much security in this for them. So that's what it really needs to be for them. They need to feel like they have some type of control in something. Like maybe in how things are given or like maybe they need like stability. Like maybe they need to feel like they possess or they control something. All right. It's something along the lines of that. All right. They could also be battling through like addictions or like maybe like overeating, overdrinking, oversleeping, too much sex, whatever. Like they're trying to like break those patterns. All right. And like maybe this could also be like maybe they feel like this was because they're bored or because you're bored. So you know about that. Like you may be like, they may feel like you just accept them because you're bored, because you don't have anything else to do. So you're just like, okay. All right. Well, anyway, let me give you signs. Could be a Cancer, Gemini, Pisces, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Capricorn, Cancer. All right. So that was for Saggy. Huh. All right. So Scorpio. Oh, damn. I keep forgetting to do that. All right, anyway, let's do it today. So, Saggy, hold on. What was on their mind? I love the way you smell, and I want to build with you. So, that was for Saggies. I keep forgetting that. I got to put this right there so I can remember that. Dang, I forgot. All right. Anyway, so Scorpio, how are they feeling about you this week? So, how do you feel about you this week? Hey there, Kiki. All right, but you guys got big differences between y'all. So there could be a desire for forgiveness. But it could also be one of those situations where it's like, do I walk away from this? Yeah, no, it's forgiveness. We got forgiveness, and yeah, it's forgiveness. All right, so for some of y'all, if you guys were having like petty squabbles back and forth, they want to reconcile. All right, they want forgiveness. I do know that. So they may also want to like seek your approval or your guidance in some way. So it could be a Scorpio, Pisces, a Leo, Taurus. All right. Got the Knight of Wands. So there could be like, yeah, it's frustration with you or like jealousy. Maybe like the conversations don't seem to go anywhere. They may be feeling like you're more about like passion or like material or it may be also like, we got 5 of Wands here, so there's gonna be conflict here. There's gonna be needs to either like stand down or like not say things in a way to attempt to win in conversations or in conflict. So like that may be, they may feel like you say things in a way to like win or you avoid conflict and issues at all, or like all costs. Like you tend to gloss things over They may feel like this relationship could be, some of y'all, slightly toxic, but they also feel like you guys have the same values, the same principles, the same beliefs, you know what I mean? Like the same core truths. They just feel like there's big differences between y'all. For some of y'all, it could be like the way you guys were raised. You know what I mean? They feel like some things aren't changing between you. Like you're not changing, they're not changing. And that could be the issue. But like they also feel like there's opportunity for like longevity in the relationship. They just feel like you guys are inconsistent, that it may be more about like sex or passion or like what you can get or what they can get. You know what I mean? So they may be feeling like they're stuck to you and they can't really leave you alone, but like they're trying and they want to. But at the same time, for some of y'all, you're just so stinking cute. You know what I mean? Like you're just so cute and you're generous, but like you give them the little things that matter or the little things that touch their heart. So they find you to be very sweet, tender, but like also like very sexual. You know what I mean? They don't really be knowing what you're doing or what you be on. So like there's like a obsession again, because we got the moon here again. So there's obsession to begin about like what you got going on. It's a fluctuation, because like there's conversations that they want to have, but they don't want like no trouble with you. They don't really want no issue. So there'll be like, you know, conflict, but like not really. Because it's like they don't want to really end this situation. They don't really want to walk away from the situation. There may even be like a brief moment where you guys have like conflict and you might feel like you walked away, or you may feel like they're walking away. They may not really say too much, but at the same time, there's just like a come back around. We'll start again. But it's like, it's not even like a come back around. It's like I come back in being playful, charming, flirty, like nothing ever happened. You know what I mean? And it's still like that vagueness about like, well, we didn't really like have a deep talk about what was bothering me or about what was bothering you. We just like, again, glossed it over. Like, you know, we're just going to keep doing what we're doing. But I really kind of feel like this may end. For some of y'all, they kind of feel like it may end. But with the moon here, they don't really know. There's just feelings that we don't talk about. There's emotions that we're not expressing. You know, we just try to avoid saying the wrong things to each other. So maybe you guys could be a little bit heated with each other. There's aggression that's being like repressed with the Five of Wands in reverse. And with the Five of Swords in reverse, there's conversations that are needing to be had, but we're not having. There's also like aggression or anger that I'm having, frustration that I'm having, but like these could sometimes just be minor annoyances, and that might be why. You know what I mean? Like I think of these as like quincunxes, where it's like there'd be like irritations that we keep dealing with, but we just don't really like, no matter what we do, it doesn't really seem to like solve it. It's just like something that maybe we have to come to terms with and accept between us, because that's what the Judgment is in reverse. Like we're not accepting the differences between us. The way you see the world and the way I see the world are like two different scales. You may have came from like higher up echelon, you know, maybe Beverly Hills. I may have came from the trailer park or from the projects, you know what I mean? Just giving examples, you know what I mean? You may have been like, you know, A1 credit. I may have had terrible credit. I may be always needing loans from other people. Other people have to take my responsibilities. Just giving you examples. Like y'all have some of the same core values and truths, and this relationship is how they feel, but at the same time, they also feel like you don't consistently stay on what they're on. Like you don't consistently adhere to those same principles or values that you guys are building on the relationship. So they could feel like it's toxic, because maybe sometimes you confuse them or make them feel guilty about stuff that you do. You know what I mean? And they don't want to criticize you because they don't really want an issue. They don't really want no trouble. So like they try to present it to you in a pleasant way, a gentler way. So like that's how they feel like they have to do with you. But they also kind of feel like, what's the point? You know what I mean? Like, what's the point? You know what I mean? Again, distance may be an issue, or just like someone not really being present may be the issue. You know what I mean? And they kind of feel like if you're there for something that you want or something you desire, which could be like sex, money, status, clout, you know what I mean? To use them, whatever. They could sometimes feel abused in a way by you. All right. Yeah, Three of Swords here. There's sadness here, but like, why? Why do I feel this way? So like, you'll make them process some emotions or some feelings that they haven't really dealt with. All right. All right, let me give you signs. Could be a Pisces, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, Sag, Capricorn, Pisces, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. All right. Okay, this is a little sad. We'll see if this picks up throughout the week. Well, this is supposed to be for the week, so I don't know. Anything could happen. Me telling you this could mean that maybe you change something. Maybe you do something different. Maybe you say something. All right, so we're on Libra. All right. Damn, I did it again. I keep forgetting. Hold on. Scorpio. This is for Scorpio real quick. That was quick. Runner energy. I run when it gets real. Honestly, I don't think I'm ready for a relationship. I played myself thinking the grass was greener. So yeah, that could have been that. So for Scorpio, they still feel like they played themselves thinking the grass was greener. I probably should just do it in the beginning of every sign. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. So for Libra, we're gonna do this in the beginning. What are their deeper feelings? So these are like the things they don't say. All right, what we got? I keep fantasizing about when I get to have you again. Sometimes it can just be like when I get to have you around again. But I did see that devil. Oh no, I ain't seen nothing yet. I needed this separation to realize how much I really do love you. And expressing how I feel truly isn't easy. You make me want to grow in ways that I've always been afraid of. So that's how they feel so far. All right. So Libra, how do they feel about you right now? So they don't be seeing you around. They feel like they wasted time. Star in reverse. So they feel like this is a wish that may not come true. Like this maybe, they maybe have high hopes of this being something that it may not really work out. They may feel like you're not really into this relationship or you're not really watering it. All right, we got, it could be an Aquarius, could be a Capricorn, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius. So how they feel about you? They could be jealous about you. They may feel like you keep your options open. You have a lot of other opportunities. So, you know, it is, they worry about you having orbiters, people who be around, people who are just around you. You know what I mean? So like, that's what they worry about. They jealous of like people who get to be around you, people who are in your space, people who, yeah. So they may feel like they need to hold back from y'all or like not really show you like how gifted they are. Like not really, I say gifted, but like not really like gifted. It's like, there may be like power struggles. Because the strength in reverse can be like power struggles, ego battles. 4 of Cups can be like feeling rejected. So for some of y'all, they could be maybe holding back out of fear of you rejecting them or fear of you not like finding them to be good enough or satisfactory. Ace of Swords, this is somebody, okay, so they want attention. So this is out of them trying to get attention from you. Or they feel like that's what you're trying to do. Like you're trying to get attention by holding back, trying to make them jealous, offering love elsewhere because you got all these other options around you, these other suitors or these other like orbiters, you know, just people who want to be with you around. They could be, you know, upset about this. You know what I mean? They feel like maybe you're not really like trying to persuade them to be what you would like them to be. You're not really trying to convince them in any way that this is possible. They may feel like this is mission impossible when it comes to the relationship. You know what I mean? But they're also trying to keep a cool head. So they don't really, and we got 7 swords, they don't really want, so for some of y'all, they may try to tiptoe out to get attention from other people, or they feel like that's what you do. It's one of those two. Hey, what's up, Nikita? They may feel like this is what you're doing, tiptoeing out. And sometimes this could be like subtly putting out hints, dropping hints to other people. You know what I mean? They may feel like you're like, you know, putting your fishing line out there just to see what else is around. You know, just trying to look. Sometimes this could just be like you posted a picture, you know what I mean? Or you were like more visible in the public. Like maybe you're outside a little bit more than usual. Maybe you walk to the mailbox instead of driving. It could be like little shit like that. Like it don't have to be super big. They just assume that you're trying to get seen by a lot of people. You know what I mean? Maybe you go, you know, maybe you start posting more on your Instagram or your Facebook or your TikTok or, you know what I mean? Like they just kind of feel like, for some of y'all, they feel like you guys are aspiring to be a star, aspiring to like have more opportunities that you didn't have. You know what I mean? Yeah. So they just kind of hope that the situation maybe becomes what they would like it to be. Like overall, like maybe there's boundaries that need to be asserted, but like they don't really feel confident in asserting them with you because they don't really even feel like you're all the way into this. They don't really feel like you're really open to it emotionally. You know what I mean? Like you may just be like wanting attention in their mind. You may just be wanting attention, validation, you know what I mean? Just them to like give you like affirmations, praises, you know what I mean? So they may do that. They may do that as a way of like, you know, they may also feel like you are seeing them as like a conquest, like just like something to have on your arm for the moment or just something to achieve, just to say that you did it. Like maybe you like being able to take advantage or have like control over them or have control over like their level of confidence or have control over like how attractive they feel. So they feel like if you don't offer to them or you're not like being as charming and like outgoing as you normally be with them and like, you know, being like giving them the insight that you do throughout the day, like hyping them up and like boosting them up, then they assume that you're probably just doing that with somebody else. Like, oh, it must be that other guy time. it must be your other boo's time. You know what I mean? Like that type of thing. So like that's how they feel about this for some of y'all. For some of y'all, again, because we got the world here, maybe there's distance, or there could be like a difference of like status. You know what I mean? They may feel like you guys are playing games, being sneaky, having ulterior motives. You know what I mean? Doing all this to be super strategic just so you can get what you want and make them feel disempowered in the relationship, where their natural abilities of maybe being persuasive, charming, good looking, outgoing, where like you want them to dumb that down or turn that down so that way you can have control over like their confidence and like who sees them or what with like their availability or whatever. So they maybe feel like you're trying to take up their availability while at the same time fishing for compliments or fishing for like validation from other people. You know what I mean? Like there is a feeling of like maybe being fulfilled in it, but at the same time, like you're not really into this. So like, I don't know, they want to get to the bottom of it for some of y'all. Damn, yeah, they want to get to the bottom of it, but at the same time, they want to avoid saying the wrong things to you. You know what I mean? Because they may be intimidated by you, or they may be like worried about like how you view them, or they may be worried about like, I'm gonna say like you leaving the situation, just dropping it, finding it more of a burden or more of a like a hassle, and like, all right, well, I'm done with this. So that's how they've been feeling. Like if this is like a new start for y'all, then this is like them new starting and not wanting to like initiate any trouble, or you know what I mean? They'll probably want to offer you an opportunity for y'all to be like maybe be seen in public, or like maybe like to express themselves where they'll be seen by you, by them a lot more. So like maybe people don't really know what's going on between y'all, or you know what I mean? They constantly like maybe other people don't know what's going on between y'all because they kind of feel like you have so many other people around that they don't really know, like that maybe they don't know that you are like you and them have something going on. You get what I'm saying? So it may be like that, where they may be trying to like subtly drop hints or like start like doing things in a way where it seems like, hey, I'm here. Like, look at me, notice I'm here. You know what I mean? So you may start noticing that throughout the week. Anyway, let me give you signs. Could be Aquarius, Capricorn, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Cancer, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Leo, and Aquarius. All right. Okay. Damn. So Virgo. Did I do that already? I did. Okay, cool. We're going to start at the beginning. All right. So Virgo. All right, let's get a quick shuffle on these real quick. All right, so Virgo, how are you feeling about you this week? You're a gem. All right. So you're a catch. You're rare. When you express how you feel, it turns me on, even when you're mad. All right. And then nobody can do it like you. I'm not letting you go. So you're the plug. Nobody can do it like you. So they haven't found anybody who can do things the way that you do it. All right. And when you I was about to say when you get mad, maybe for some of y'all, they like that. They like when you get upset or when you express how you feel. All right. So, Virgo, how are they feeling about you this week? Ooh, that was quick. All right, we got the moon here, so they feel like they want to be vulnerable with you guys. All right, and get over some type of grudge. Be a little bit more open to you emotionally. Yeah, so you could be dealing with the Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini. So they don't know what's wrong. They won't, like this week, they won't know really what's wrong with y'all, or they won't feel like they do. They may feel like you're not receptive to them. You're really holding back. So they're going to be doing a lot. They feel like they need to keep their eye on you this week because we got the death here, which could mean like this could be an ending of a situation, or this could be the situation going further. So for some of y'all, they're going to try to take an opportunity to like be vulnerable, to express some stuff that they've been like holding on to for a while. Some like maybe some things that maybe either embarrass them or some things that they're afraid to like just divulge, like say, you know what I mean? Maybe even they'll take action in ways that they normally wouldn't take action. Like some situations where they felt like maybe they should have stepped up and they didn't. You might see them like step up. It could be like with uncertainty though, because like they wanted to go further. Yeah. So for some of y'all, it's going to go further. You know what I mean? It's going to go further. They may feel like they had to sacrifice their needs for you. For some of y'all, they may feel like they had to sacrifice their needs for you to get into this relationship or to make something happen between y'all. All right. If you guys are like already in a relationship, then they may be going to like a deeper level, or it may be ending because they may feel like you're selfish. But like, if not, then it'll just be like they'll sacrifice their what you call for you. They'll sacrifice what they need for you this week. They may feel that way, like, you know, Like, I'm not really as happy as I would like to be. And again, it's 9 of Cups in reverse. It's just a 9. This is temporary. We got a lot of temporary energy. Other than the moon is like, you guys will start being vulnerable, and this will go further. So that we got the death and we got the moon. So those are the only 2 major arcanas, meaning these will be periods in time that you'll remember. So you'll remember that you guys were able to start being vulnerable in ways that you guys weren't being vulnerable before. And that could be the missed opportunity that they were feeling. Like, maybe one time I should have presented myself this way, or I should have stepped up in this way, but I didn't. So I may express that, and I regret that, and I'm ashamed that I didn't do that. So there may be talks of that. You know what I mean? But like light talks, they're not like super serious. Even though we got Queen of Cups here, like this may be somebody who still refrains from like expressing what's really on their heart about the situation. Like, they don't want to seem like they care too much. So that may be that. Like, it's like, I'm gonna be vulnerable for a moment and express something that I'm afraid to really say. But like with the 9 of Swords, it's like I haven't really figured out why things are happening the way they're acting. You know what I mean? Like, I haven't figured out why you're feeling the way you're feeling, or why I'm feeling the way I'm feeling. But I'm going to express this to you and see if we can't like put things together, and see if I can't get you to maybe be more receptive or more open to me throughout the week. You know what I mean? So like, there may be like an initiation where you guys maybe, you know, expose like some deeper feelings, deeper secrets, or like, you know, maybe insinuate, you know what I mean, in a way. Because like, this person's nervous or a little shy about like saying certain things towards you, or like presenting themselves, or offering offering maybe assistance in certain ways. Like, they don't know if what they're offering you is enough. You know what I mean? They don't know if you really even care enough in the connection to like, for them to really like take it further. You know, so there'd be probably conversations about like, if they're giving you enough, or if you've gotten enough. Are you happy? So they may just be checking your emotional state throughout the week, because the Page of Swords with the Queen of Cups in reverse. It's like, I'm just checking, trying to appease you in some ways. So you may notice that they're trying to help you out in ways like, but it's almost like, I'm not sure if this is working. Is this helping you? Are you happy with this? Like, they may worry a lot about like, are they even offering you anything of substance or value? Do you even care about what I'm giving you? You know what I mean? So they see you probably on like, with the moon, it could be usually like Pisces energy. So it has to do more so with like maybe being idolized. Like, you know, because in the beginning it said you're a gem to them. So they may be like wondering like, are you happy? Like, nobody else treats me the way you treat me, or nobody makes me feel the way you make me feel me, but are you happy? You know what I mean? And then if there's one of those relationships where you guys like are in and they can't really figure it out, then they're going to probably like leave the situation alone. You know what I mean? Just consider this like, be like, you know, I wish that never came true. I had high hopes of it being something, but it's not going to be that. So they may, you know, this is where they're at. They're at like a tipping point in a sense. With the 9 of Swords, they're at like a tipping point where they're like tired of overthinking themselves, tired of overthinking the situation. It's not making much sense to them. I'm putting in effort, but like, am I putting in the right effort? I don't know. You're not really, our conversations aren't really that deep. So like, they're going to probably take a risk to like go deeper and like see like where you guys are at with things. Like, how are you feeling about this? Like, am I reaching you? Am I getting closer to you? You know what I mean? So there may be like small conversations where they kind of like feel you out, just to see like, is this going to progress? Will this become something? Because like, there's intense emotions with the Scorpio and the moon. With the death and the moon, there's intense emotions. So it could be like, either we end this, like the way that we've been doing this, or we take this to the next level and we like build on some beliefs that we both share in the relationship. You know what I mean? Like, maybe we put bills together. Maybe we add, like, sometimes it can just be like resources together, or we like show up together in certain areas. Like, we get on the same page about something in the same area, a philosophy of something, we build it together. We're like, all right, we're gonna get on the same philosophy about this. This is what we're doing, all right? Even if it's not like consistent, this is what you and I will believe in between the two of us. So there may be like a talk about that. You know what I mean? Just a small talk too, though, because it almost feels like they're being ignored. You get me? So let me give you signs. We got Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Pisces, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes. You know what I mean? They feel like you're a gem, though. You know, gems are people who they feel like they can't find again. So they do find like it would be difficult to find another one of you again. All right. So Leo. All right, Leo. Did we do that? Okay, we're starting over again. All right, so Leo. Oh, let's do these real quick. So it's all in their head right now. They want you to come spend the night. They want a family with you. Oh, they want a family with you. All right, what else? I love the way you smell. So I like the way you smell. You got a sniffer. And I'm not letting you go. Okay, so they're not letting you go. How dare you change your number? So for some of y'all, you change your number, or you're not easily reachable. That might be what it is. All right, we could be in with the Capricorn, could be in with the Pisces. They may feel like you guys don't really support them, or you guys aren't on the same page. We got Aquarius, Capricorn again. Yeah. So they also kind of feel like this situation isn't moving forward, progressing like they wanted it to. They thought it would be a lot smoother than what it is. So you guys aren't really talking. They want to bring up another conversation that you guys had. So they want to try something with you guys. Like maybe being more playful, maybe being more romantic. Yeah, maybe being more persuasive, you know what I mean? Warm towards you. Like, you know, for some of y'all, they may even try to like indulge you with like pleasure, like drinking, or like, it could be like, I don't know, send you pictures, or like indulge you in some way with something. So like, I don't know. It seems like they're gonna try to get you involved. So this would be a period in time you guys would remember that it felt like this situation wasn't going anywhere. Like you may have felt like you got high hopes for this connection to be somewhere. So this is how they're feeling most likely, is that there was like high hopes of this being something. They have high expectations of y'all becoming something. But some of y'all, they may feel like you lost weight and that you guys are now like enticing and they want to reconcile with you again. All right. They also may feel like distance is like, for some of y'all, I was gonna say distance is killing them. So they may feel like you play emotional games. Like you have feelings, but you're not really sharing them with them, or like you have one foot in, one foot out. You know what I mean? They also feel like you're focused on like yourself. You only care about your emotional well-being. You're not really like, so it's like you're not really part of a team. Hey there, D-Love. So that's what they really feel like. You're not really part of a team. You're not part of their support system. You're not somebody that comes in and like builds value or like adds like stuff to them. You know what I mean? They just kind of feel like you just be around maybe, or you don't want to work with them in some way. Yeah, some of y'all, they just feel like there's a blockage in a relationship. Like they feel comfortable with you. They feel like they know you. They feel like they get you. You know what I mean? It could be like a desire for like an apology, or like, you know, just like a peace giving. Like you're good vibes. Like that's, they do say that you're good vibes. We got the Temperance and we got the Six of Cups. That's a good vibes vibe. So they do feel like you're good vibes. They just feel like you play emotional games. Like you don't keep it real. You know what I mean? You're insincere. You only really, for some of y'all, they feel like you only reach out when you want something. You know what I mean? Or when maybe when you're bored. But they also feel like you just be doing your own thing. You're comfortable, confident doing your own thing. So you only like say something when you're bored. So that's why they kind of feel like, you know what I mean? Like I know you. Like it's like I know you. I know you from a while. Like I feel comfortable with you, and I feel like we got good vibes. But I also feel like, I don't know. For some of y'all, it's like they feel like they could do better, maybe, or like you feel like you could do better. You know what I mean? So like they feel like you like flatter them, or you try to use jealousy as a way of like getting control of the relationship. You try to act like you're not really bothered by them, or like you're not really as like interested, like you're just doing your own thing. You know what I mean? They could feel like you're also giving to other people, but the thing, like, it's not really going that far. You know what I mean? Like you really don't believe in this situation, or you don't really believe that this situation could like be grounded between y'all or stable between y'all, but you just be trying to give to them anyway. But they also kind of feel like what you be giving to them is like little shit. It's petty shit. You know what I mean? I'm going backwards too. So they may feel like what you give them is like petty shit. You know what I mean? Like it's not really serious, or not really like, I'm gonna say not even thought out. Like this would be like maybe they come over your house and you got like some leftovers. You be like, hey, you want these? You know what I mean? Like, here, I got leftovers. You can have these. So it's almost like shit like that. Like, I don't really see like this being like a commitment that you guys are in. But if you guys are like in a commitment, then they feel comfortable with it. It may not be all they hoped it to be, all they expected it to be. But like at the same time, they don't, you know what I mean? They don't mind. They're in it for the ride, for the journey, regardless of like how far it goes or not. You know what I mean? They find you to be attractive. You know, for some of y'all, like I said, maybe because you guys lost weight or whatever. So like, it's almost like they would be in it for what it's worth. You know what I mean? And they'll try to make their own peace or their own happiness in the situation. They may not really expect too much. So to some of y'all, they may lower their expectations. They may feel like, yo, I need to lower my expectations in this situation. You know what I mean? This person maybe can't give to me, or can't be there for me how I could be there for them. For some of y'all, they may feel that way. They may feel like you don't even try to be that way. You know what I mean? So, But with the moon here, it's just fears of them like approaching you or saying these things or like, and then we got the 8 of Cups. So they're going to linger. They're going to linger, but just leave things unsaid. So like there'd just be like a vagueness between y'all again, where it's like, you know, we should say something, but we don't. So like maybe they'll just linger, be around, maybe try to be where you could see them. There may be some like highs. So like if you guys are seeing each other, you guys may like see each other a little bit. Like, but even so, the communication isn't like, it's not too deep. We don't go too deep. So that's what they be feeling like. There's a lot of like deeper emotions, but like we're not really like going that deep. You know what I mean? I just like having you around though. But why? It's not doing anything. It's not going anywhere. But I like having you around. So they just try to make sense of those feelings. That's how they feel about it. Like I got to make sense of these feelings. So for some of y'all, you're helping them like gain inner peace, like, you know, becoming comfortable with themselves, regardless of like where they are or what's going on. So, but they just aren't like aware of that just yet. All right. So let me get signs. Could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sag. They do feel like you guys are creative. So some of y'all, they feel like you guys got like a drink. I was gonna say drinking addiction, or like you drink too much, you know, or that you need to drink more water, and like focus on your body. All right. So anyway, let me give you signs. Could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sag, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, Aries, Pisces, and I did say Capricorn, Virgo earlier. All right. Damn. These are the underlining emotions. All right, so we don't know Cancer. Cancer-y. Cancer. All right, let's get a quick shuffle. They say things ain't the same since you ain't been around lately. All right, so let's see Cancer. What we got? We'll overcome this. All right, and then what? I look at your social media through a fake account, friend's account. I want your GPS. So for some of y'all, they want to come visit you. They want to come to where you are. If they don't know where you are, they want your address and their GPS. So it could be that. Oh yeah, of course, Doris. Thank you, thank you. Two of Swords, so they don't want to really speak up yet and say too much. They may feel like you don't speak up that much or say what's on your mind. Could be dealing with the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. They're waiting to hear from some of y'all. All right. All right. So they may feel like you're entitled, you're bougie, you expect more than what they can give, or you expect them to take on your responsibilities, your burdens, like you want to be babied, you want to be spoiled. But they also feel like you ghost them whenever you're not being loved the way that you want. So you stop, like, I'm going to say stop texting, stop interacting with them. You go quiet. Yeah. You get overwhelmed with your feelings. So they feel like you be, I'm going to say like, I'm not say trauma dumping, but you be like dumping on them. They feel like you haven't changed much. Like maybe you guys have conversations, like things that between y'all haven't changed much. The dynamic, the relationship hasn't changed much, but it's still tempting. Yeah, we got 8 of Cups here too in reverse. So it's a lot of feelings for this person. This person has a whole lot of feelings for you. They feel like if you guys are famous or like you guys are really social, like you guys have a lot of friends or maybe a large friend group or a lot of followers, or like that's why you're entitled. Like you're attractive and you're entitled because maybe like, you know, they also kind of feel like you guys have secrets, but I kind of feel like you're entitled because like other people are attracted to you, or because you guys are popular, or because you guys are like, you know, maybe famous or like just known. You know what I mean? Maybe you guys are like living a luxurious lifestyle. For some of y'all, you're living like an easier lifestyle. You know what I mean? Like for some of y'all, they find you to be like a popular loner. So they feel like you're popular. And like when things don't go well, when they're not spoiling you or catering to you, then you don't be around them like that. You're not really talking to them like that. You're not really messaging or keeping up with them like that. You tend to just kind of like let it go. They may feel like you're fishing again for options, for other opportunities. You know what I mean? But you kind of like keep them on, for some of y'all, they feel like you keep them on the back burner. You try to be friendly. You try to be social with them just to kind of like keep them around. You know what I mean? So like you try to maybe pretend to be vulnerable as a way of like trying to keep them around, trying to keep them interested, try to keep them attached. You know what I mean? Because like you don't want to, they feel like you don't take blame. You don't take blame in situations. Yeah. I feel like you don't take blame for situations for some reason. For some of y'all, they also feel like you guys are like a bad parent, or like not really invested in like being a parent, or being like not wanting to be a parent. So like if you're not necessarily like a bad parent, if you don't feel like you're a bad parent, you don't even have to feel like you're a bad parent. It's just them feeling like you don't want to be a parent, you don't want to be a provider or nurturer to someone. You know what I mean? You don't want to take care of somebody else's needs. So they may feel this way, like you're not taking on their responsibilities like they would expect you to. They may feel like you're not really trying to love them how they want to. It's kind of like they want to renew this connection anyway, though. I do say that. They still want to, because they feel like it was shallow. Like we didn't really go as deep as we want. With the Eight of Cups, there's like something that's lingering. There's more to be determined in this relationship. Like it feels good. I'm happy to be around, and like I feel like I can trust you, but I also feel like you have hidden motives. Like you're not really telling me everything. Like maybe your friends are like more trusted than I am. Maybe you trust your friends more than me. Maybe you trust your followers for some of y'all, or maybe you trust social media more than me. Like some of y'all may make posts or like post memes that made for them feel like this is what's going on in the moment. So they may kind of like, you know what I mean, feel like, oh, you can't tell me, but you could post it on social media, or you could tell your friends. So they may feel like this throughout the week. Like your judgment, you may be misjudging them. They may feel like you misjudged them. You may feel like that because like they also feel like you don't know what you want. Like, you know what I mean? You just like to like get attention. You like to thirst trap, or like maybe like put up an illusion or tempt them with things that they want by like trying to stay active, or stay like not consistent, but just trying to stay relevant in their life. Like you may pop back up sometimes after like being quiet for a while. You just pop back up, hey, and be social like nothing happened in a way. Because with the Eight of Cups, it's like I walk away, but like I didn't really go nowhere. I'm still around. It's just like emotions and feelings we haven't really expressed or shared. Because like I don't know if this is going to make me happy, so I'm not really going to like do too much. Not really. You know what I mean? So like that's how they kind of feel, like you're not going to really do too much. Like you around. So some of y'all, like when you just pop up, you're like, hey, like nothing's wrong. Nothing. So they just, you know what I mean? They do find you to be good vibes again. Like, you know what I mean? Funny, quirky, but just entitled and like spoiled, because maybe you're very attractive, or maybe you have like abundance, status, material wealth, but like sometimes it can just like you have your own place, you have your own car, you can take care of your own needs, but other people maybe give to you too. So now you're like extra spoiled. So you're like, oh, well, I don't even know what I really want. I got like a bunch of like things going on. So I don't really know if I want this. You know what I mean? That's how they kind of feel, but you still be around, and you still be like friendly and cordial. Like, you know, like it's all good. So like, it's almost like they can't really read you. Yeah. So for some of y'all, they want to hear from you more. That's what it is. They want to hear from you more. Like text me more, call me more, interact with me more, drop your other options for me more. You know what I mean? Like that type of thing. Like if there are other people around, you know what I mean? Stop trying to thirst trap. Stop trying to catch other opportunities. Like, you know what I mean? Almost like focus more on me. Get to know me on a deeper level. So they want that. That's how they feel. Like get to know me on a deeper level, and not just like superficial, or like high and by, or like only for the good times, or only for like celebrations or dates or shit like that. You know what I mean? Like get to know me for me. You know what I mean? So it's almost like an annoyance, frustration, but it's like it's hidden. You know what I mean? Because like you are a catch. You know what I mean? You are, and like you could be my ideal partner, but like why do you act that way? Like don't you see that? Like how you act? You know what I mean? For real, that's what it's like. It's like, you know what I mean? Like that for some of y'all, it's like not getting the texts back. You know what I mean? So like you don't really text like that. Because with the Hermit in reverse, it's like I'm off. I'm on my own. Like they may feel like you're trying to get back out there. For some of y'all, like you're trying to get back out there. You know what I mean? Try to get your groove back. You think you Stella. You know what I mean? So they're like, oh, you trying to get your groove back. Even if you a male, they're like, oh, you trying to get back. You trying to get back right, huh? You trying to catch somebody else and not me, huh? So they may feel that way about you. Like maybe you discarded them or pushed them to the side. So let me get signs. Could be a Libra, Taurus, Virgo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Leo. All right, for a razzle dazzle, could be a Scorpio. So they do want to, like, for some of y'all, I'm telling you, they want to reconcile with y'all again, but they kind of feel like nothing's going to change if we do. Like, what's going to be different? So they may be like worried about that. Like, what's going to be different than what's already happening right now? You know what I mean? All right. Anyway, let me go over here to Gemini. Okay, so Gemini, let's go with these real quick. See what they're talking about. What's on their thoughts? Ooh, we doing real good. I snapped on them. Dang, I snapped. All right, cool. What that say? Gemini, what's on their thoughts? You deserve better than what I've given you so far, so let me make it up to you. Ooh, we got a smooth talker. The distance between us kills us, so there's a distance between y'all. And distance don't even have to be like distance. Sometimes distance could be like, we're not talking like we once were. We're not being as intimate as we once were. You know what I mean? Things, the vibe is off a little bit. You know what I mean? So we got, the way you touch me is also what's on their mind too. So you guys be touching them, touching their privates or something, or you just be touching them emotionally. Sometimes the things you say could be dealing with a Capricorn, could be dealing with a Taurus. So they feel like the relationship is unequal, or like they maybe either you undervalue them or they undervalued you. One of the two. Oh yeah, they did. They feel like they undervalued you because it says you deserve better than what I've given you so far. Let me make it up to you. So they do want to make it up to you. So some of the swords, they can feel like you're avoiding like working with them or like trying to fix the situation. Like you're not really with trying to fix it. Oh yeah, they feel like you're looking for something new. Like you're on the prowl. You feel like you're entertaining to be around though. Again, so I wonder why people always, well yeah, they definitely feel like you're looking for something new. So they feel like you're a star, you're a celebrity, or like you get seen a lot. Again, it's like you're attractive. They find you to be attractive, but you're not really interested. Yeah, they think you're giving like love to other people. They feel like you're giving love to other people, or like you're being persuaded. Like some of y'all, they feel like you guys are players, like inconsistent, just more about fun, playing. You know, they like your body though. They like your body. You're attracted to your body. But they also feel like you avoid really saying what's on your mind again. You're elusive, evasive. You know what I mean? You're not really like showing them the passion or like the interest that they would want to know that maybe there's a reconciliation for some of y'all. For others of you, it's like they want to meet up with you, but like they may kind of idolize you or like look up to you or see you to be like maybe famous, popular, or like, you know, maybe like getting offers every day, daily for some of y'all. So like they don't really want to like, I mean, they're like not enthused about like presenting their feelings towards you. So like they're not like enthused about telling you how they feel about you romantically. You know, because for some of y'all, they may see you as a player, always on the go and like at a distance. So some of y'all is like a distance. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it's like inconsistency with like you expressing interest anyway. So maybe some days you're messaging them, some days you're texting them, some days you're showing up, some days you're not. So like throughout this week, that's how they're gonna probably be feeling the same way. It's like inconsistency from you. Some days you'll come over, some days you'll reach out, some days you're playful and flirty, some days you really show that you're interested. Then other days it's like, no, you're bringing up these feelings of like insecurity or like jealousy in me. So like they can like maybe feel like you're not even like you're getting distracted, just like they may feel like you're not that interested or that attracted to them. You know what I mean? Like maybe they're wasting their time trying to like build with this situation, but they're not really sure either. You know what I mean? Because like they're trying to like avoid having to say this or like having to stand their ground. Because sometimes with the Five of Swords, there's a decision to make. It's an opposition. What are we going to do here? Am I going to walk away from this situation, or am I going to go with your view of how the argument went? Like maybe I blame you about something or I guilt you about something, but maybe I'm wrong or maybe you're wrong about it. But like, do I want to be right in this moment, or do I just kind of like not want any real trouble with this? Like, do I want you to just start working with me? Like, do I want that? Like, what is the real goal at this? So this person maybe, they may feel like there's like, you're not having the same goal as them. You may be looking maybe elsewhere to build stability. You know what I mean? So that, there's just a feeling of it because it's temporary. The only real moment you'll feel is like this could be something new. Like you could feel like y'all are renewing something in the connection, because we do got the star here as the only major arcana. All right. They also may feel like you're selfish. You know what I mean? And that's where the jealousy is coming from, because they may feel like you're not really giving as much. Like the Knight of Cups could be somebody who likes very convincing, and they're a storyteller. They're a visionary. They can sell you a dream. So they may feel like you're selling them a dream of maybe being more interested. Strange men think sex is enough to keep a relationship going. Like, dude, this is more beneficial for you, not me. Look, that's how we. I mean, you know what I mean? We feel that way sometimes too. We do. I'll be with you on that too. We do. Like, you know what I mean? Sometimes. But women feel like that's enough for it too, though. You know what I mean? I understand why. I get it, because you know you guys can have babies with the wrong sexual encounter. You know what I mean? But that don't be enough. Like shit, we be out here racing, you know, risking our lives for vagina? No, ma'am. You keep that. Maybe when I was younger, that was cool. So like maybe if you guys are dealing with younger, because you do got younger people here with the page. So they may, you may be dealing with some younger people here that could be like in their early 20s, teens. So that's possible here. But we got Knight of Cups and the Knight of Wands. So these are also people who are like your age. So whatever age you are, they're about your age. All right, you get what I'm saying? But yeah, they just kind of feel like you guys aren't really on the same page again, or at least not working like towards the same goal. Like they feel like they're trying to, maybe you're digging the hole and they're throwing the dirt in, or they're digging the hole and you're throwing the dirt in. It's kind of like that, but they still have great hopes of you guys getting it together. I will say that. For some of y'all, they want to move in. Oh, you're 23. Okay, well, yeah. This is what happens in the beginning stages. It's like more adventure. They may feel like you're not really invested. Like, you know what I mean? You just tell them what they want to hear. But they also feel like because you're attractive and you have a nice body, that you're open to other opportunities. You know what I mean? You're inconsistent with me. You're not really being persuasive as you normally would be. It's like, it's not every day that you're doing this. Some days you come in being really romantic, really affectionate, maybe huggy, kissy. Then other days, no, not really. I'm not that interested. Only for, I just seen the devil in the Ace of Wands. So for some of y'all, it's only like when it's sex. When sex is involved, or when there's like material gain. You know what I mean? Like when they're building something for you, or when they're doing service for you, when they're doing something for you, then I hear from you. Then you show up. Oh, now you know me. I get you. You know what I mean? And for others of you, if it's like a new person, this is somebody who's hoping that the situation could be something, but they don't know how stable it would be. Like they feel like the honeymoon would be short-lived between y'all, because for some of y'all, they feel like you're a player, you're a romancer, you be telling people what they want to hear, you're charming, you're attractive, you know how to like say things to make people do what you would want them to do, and then you leave. You're not consistent with like reaching out to them, so they don't really feel like you would want to build stability. They may feel like you're more about like sex, passion, and what you can get again. All right, so let me give you signs. Could be Aquarius, Virgo, Aries, Leo, Sag, Aquarius, Aries, Sag, Pisces, Aries, Leo, Sag, Pisces. So again, it's like not really seeing you all the way clearly, but like idolizing you and desiring you to be a certain way so that I can feel happy in this relationship, or at least I can see security in this relationship. All right. So they may feel like you guys don't know what you want. That might be it too. All right. Where are we on? Taurus. Taurus. All right. Gemini rising. Okay. I'll just be doing my best, y'all. Hey there, Carmen. Hey, Cherry Licious. I thought I was guapo. All right, so Taurus, how they feel about you? Let me prove to you that I did change. So this week they're gonna be wanting to prove to you that they did change. All right. I keep fantasizing about when I get to have you again. So just probably, it could be sexual, but it could also be like when I get to have you around me again. Sometimes it's just like, just being in the space, just be around me. Like I can't wait for that to happen again. You know what I mean? It says, honestly, I don't think I'm ready for a relationship. So for some of y'all, this is just like a sexual connection. You know what I mean? Even if it's like, we got the Ace of Wands and the Moon in reverse. So that means that there's like passionate communication that comes out, but like it's miscommunicated. So for some of y'all, this could be like sex. And then, you know what I mean? Haha, thank you, Cherry Licious. Sometimes it could be like sex, but like misplaced aggression or misplaced passion. Like we didn't really talk about these things. There's a fear about like what can happen. Maybe it may not go as far as I want. So like that's what they're really like worried about, is uncertainty. So they may be like feeling like I'm not really ready for a relationship. All right, Six of Swords. So for some of y'all, they may try to move this situation forward, or they may try to move on. All right, Hermit. Nah, they're gonna try to go a little deeper with you. So they're gonna try to have conversations with you that aren't like shallow, that maybe are a little bit deeper, or that cause you to like think. So throughout the week, you're gonna have conversations with them like that, like make them like, because what they're trying to figure out is like, am I putting enough energy into the situation? Like, do I need to put in more time, or do I need to not? You know what I mean? Because like they may be looking to see if you're trying to work with them. All right, High Priestess in reverse too. So for some of y'all, there could be like secrets that come out, or gossip, rumors. Oh, we got the Wheel of Fortune, and this may turn this. Oh, so okay, so this may work out for you all in your favor. Oh, Nine of Swords. So you guys may realize something about this connection and get over whatever was like done. So, okay, and then okay. Maybe you can go somewhere here. Okay, we got 2 6s, so there's movement. We got 2 6s here, and we got the Wheel of Fortune. So there's a change that happens here for y'all in the connection somewhere in here. All right, I'm assuming it's a conversation that gets had. Like there's talking that you guys are going to be doing. Like, so this person may be just trying to keep the vibes really chill, but like the conversations that you guys have will be flowing, and they'll probably take you guys deeper without even knowing that you guys were going deeper in this connection. So like just chat, just conversation, just all like interactions actually turn into something else. All right. So like what was once maybe like superficial behind y'all, between y'all, actually helps you guys like start to realize like why things weren't working out before, or what was the issue before. Like, you know what I mean? Like maybe you start to see, for some of y'all, you may start to feel like this person is shallow. You know what I mean? And you may like, you know, realize that there may be like a guilt, shame, embarrassment for a little bit about that. Like, oh, this person was only liking me or not liking me because I wasn't tall. I didn't have money. I wasn't as attractive as like maybe their last girlfriend or their last boyfriend, or I wasn't, you know what I mean, didn't have as much status as like, you know, or I didn't make them look as good, you know. So some of y'all, it could be like that. It could be those conversations that maybe come out through like talking and through like examining what they say in response. But for others of you, you may also see them as like they may feel like you're a taboo, like maybe off limits, you know what I mean? But they're also like wanting to, and I was gonna say engage you, or like be able to like say things in a way that like get you guys to go deeper without you really like picking up that they're trying to go deeper. So like for some of y'all, it's like a taboo or like a mistress vibe, or like a vagueness in the relationship vibe. Like what goes on, like maybe like you're off limits in a way, or maybe we shouldn't be communicating in a way. They may feel that way, or they may feel like you act that way, like you can't be seen with them, or like they can't be seen with you, or you know what I mean, like you're elusive, you're not really like traditionally their type, or like, you know what I mean, like maybe for some of y'all it's like beauty standards, or they could feel this way about themselves, like I know I'm not like conventionally what everybody would find to be attractive, so they may be feeling like you're bringing that up about them. So there may be like conversations that like get you guys to move past that, where you guys get past that superficiality. But in initial stages, you may be feeling like maybe I need to move on past this. Like maybe I need to like move on. This may not be it. Like this person maybe is a little shallow, or like maybe out of my like comfort zone. Not even your comfort zone. It's just like I may feel like this person doesn't really isn't really aware of me, or isn't really aware of like what I can do, of like the benefit that I'm offering to their life. So there could be like them feeling that way, like you may not be aware to how I can benefit your life, or they may feel this way, like they're not aware of like how you can benefit their life. They don't really see it. They may not really be as interested. They may notice this and may stop putting in the energy. They may feel like this, like I need to stop putting in the energy. I see where this is going, and I feel like maybe I need to stop it before we get there. So for some of y'all, they feel that way, like I can see where this is going, so I need to stop you before we even get too far, because I'm not really that interested just yet. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm not really open to this. You know what I mean? I don't really know you like that. You know what I mean? So for some of y'all, it could be like that. Like I don't really even know you on a level for me to even know whether this is beneficial. But for the most part, I kind of feel like this person is going to be wanting to move past the superficiality with y'all. They may want to change the way that you guys interact, because they also can see where this could be a win, like a big win for them in their life between y'all. Like maybe there's some type of like right now it may not be the fortunate for me, but it's only because the way that we're doing it, the way that we're interacting. So maybe there's like this realization that happens because the Nine of Swords is here. So there's some type of self-realization that happens here. Sometimes it could be like them doubting it, doubting that things could work, or doubting that their emotions are real. So that's probably what's going to happen here, is like throughout the week, the conversations that they're having, that you guys are having, are like flowing, and they're starting to make them question themselves and question why things are going the way that they're going. And this is starting to make them wonder why they haven't been putting effort in, or why you haven't been putting effort in. And this, like I said, there's where a decision gets made probably, or like an action gets taken, either to like this like, you know, change the like course of this relationship. I anticipate a big change because now I understand why we weren't going that deep with each other. You know what I mean? So like that may be like coming out on the table for some of y'all, and it could be in a good way. Like either way, even if it's going to be in a good way, either way, like even if you guys don't necessarily like make the relationship become anything, it becomes good. Hey there, blue butterfly. It becomes good because you realize something about yourself and about the relationship. So like you can pick up on it. You start becoming a lot more trusting of your instincts, a lot more trusting of your feelings. You know what I mean? And you start acting accordingly. So some of y'all are going to start acting accordingly in whatever way that is, or interacting with the situation in a way where it benefits you as well. You know what I mean? Trying to figure that out. So you may start doing that. But it comes through conversations that seem to like not be so serious. You know what I mean? Like they're meant to be like cool, level-headed, really relaxed. just maybe like, hey, how was your day going? Yeah, you know, maybe you might tell them something that maybe bothered you a little bit, and it goes deeper. So it's something like that. All right. All right. So we got Aquarius, Virgo, Aries, Leo, Sag, Virgo, Taurus, Pisces, Sag, Gemini, Scorpio, Gemini. I do get you guys going over same like conversations over and over again. Ten of Swords means that the worst of the situation is over. Like the worst parts of this connection is over. So like maybe the betrayals, maybe the hard conversation, like the hardest parts of it is over. So that's what you guys probably may realize, like the difficult parts of like having this relationship are over. You know what I mean? What I do differently? I dropped 7 pounds. I'm dropping weight. I'm losing weight. That's probably what's making me look a lot different in my face. And I'm not eating a bunch of sugar. Changed my diet up. So my face probably looking a little slimmer. Thank you, though, for noticing. Appreciate you. That make me feel good because I've been putting that work in. You feel me? All right, so we on Aries. Woo, we made it. Thank you to all the people who hung out with your boy while we got this done. All right, so we're going to see Aries. How are they feeling about you? Ooh, let's put that down there. All right, Aries. How they feel about you this week? Oh, I don't want to fight anymore. So for some of y'all, they don't want to fight anymore. All right, what else? I keep up with your business through mutual friends and family. I be thinking about all the freaky things you used to do. Oh, and you're a gem. So you're somebody that they don't, you're rare to them. They don't really find many people like you. You stand out. All right, they think about the freaky things y'all used to do, and they still keep up with your business through other people. Friends and family. Mutual friends and family. All right, could be dealing with an Aquarius or a Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So they still keep up with your business through other people. Thank you, thank you. I do my best too, Blue Butterfly. So for some of y'all, they want to progress the relationship slowly, though. All right, so they see you as their ideal partner. They feel like you're their ideal partner, or they feel like you're very attractive and you can take care of others. So for some of you, they see like a motherly, fatherly figure. Even if you're a male, like it's motherly figure, but even if you're a male, they see you as like a nurturer, caregiver, taking care of people's needs. You don't criticize them or judge them. You be inspiring them or saying what they need. You make them feel important or make them feel special. All right, let me give you signs real quick. Could be a Pisces, Leo, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Leo, Libra, Taurus, Aquarius. So for some of y'all, they also feel like this is just like a wish that won't come true. Like they're lowering their expectations. They may be jealous though. For some of y'all, they may be jealous like of the attention that you get. Like maybe you don't really seem to be as bothered at times, or they feel like they're not as bothered. Like for some of y'all, they may feel like this isn't going to be what they would hope it to be. Like you could be a great partner, you could be a spouse maybe for some of y'all, or you could be like somebody they could see themselves settling down with. But like Queen of Wands, like they may like one night stands for some of y'all, or like they need a lot of time alone, because we got Aquarius and then the Hermit comes behind there. So they may feel like you could be my partner, but I need a lot of time alone, or I want to live on my own. So for some of y'all, they want to like live by themselves. You know what I mean? Or they like maybe just need more time alone. Like, so even if you guys live together, they just maybe like need to isolate, or they feel like that's what you be doing. You be isolating a lot. Like you don't want to cause issue. Hey there, Pentarina. Like you don't want to cause issue. You don't want to say the wrong things around them. And for some of y'all, if they walked away, they're still like wondering like, should I have walked away from this? Because they could see themselves settling down with you, or like being married to you, or having children with you, or like trying to build a legacy with you. They also just feel like they're trying to make the best of the situation right now. For somebody else, like the best of it is like a vague, somewhat happy connection. You know what I mean? Like, you know, they're happy that you're happy at the time, but at the same time, they're like not really happy because they don't know a lot of things that are happening. Like maybe when you're not around, or like, yeah, we're on Aries. Like when you're not around, or like when they're not hearing from you, they don't really know like what's going on. Like, or other people at your house, or other people coming around. They may feel like you're very flirty, you know, very like social, playful. I know my hands is huge. Like you maybe feel like you're very social, playful, flirty. You know, you're charming, cute to look at. You know what I mean? So for some of y'all, they also feel like you're famous online. And so they feel like you keep your connections hidden, like secretive. So like they don't even know like who you're dealing with, or if you're dealing with. They kind of feel like there's just vagueness with your details. Like they don't know who you be having around you, or who be dealing with you, or like who you be talking to, or who be starting up with you, or like, or are you starting something new? You know what I mean? Are you really happy with this? Like, they may also feel like you're never really satisfied. Like, probably because for some of y'all famous, or because some of y'all like popular online. You know what I mean? Like, you're very creative. You make things that people like. So like that's what they feel like. You can make things that people like. So you have like a creative style, a creative spark about you. And for some of y'all, they feel like you're like bougie, like stuck up. Like you got these high expectations of what you want or what you desire when it comes to relationships. And they also feel like maybe you're not that, you're not that attractive, or they're not that attractive to you. Because they can, it's one or two. Because even if it was that, even if they don't find you to be that attractive, they still find you as like a partner that they would settle down with. So that's what I'm saying. Like, so I say like, there may be like that going on there. Like maybe one of y'all aren't like the most attractive to them, but they still could see you as like being their partner. You know what I mean? Like being a life partner. So for some of y'all, they feel like you guys want to get married, you guys want to settle down, but they're unsure about that. They're unsure about the path to take with this. Like they maybe want to take a new opportunity elsewhere because they're popular, because they're getting attention, or they feel like this is what you're fitting to do, because maybe you don't find them to be that attractive. And like, you know, like they would want you to like lower your expectations for them, and like, you know, give them a chance. So for some of y'all, they want you to give them a chance, give them an opportunity, let them show you what they can be. You know what I mean? They may feel like you just be into like one night stands, but like they don't know who else you're dealing with, who else you're playing or flirting with, playing, you know what I mean, playing hooky. I was gonna say play hooky with, I don't know. Like who else you're playing with, who else you're dealing with, who are your friends, who you socialize with, like that type of stuff. Like they feel like you be getting messages and you don't really say much. Communication, you don't be saying much. People be flirting with you, you don't be saying much. You don't elaborate on that, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? So that's what they really be feeling like. Like, oh yeah, people be giving you attention. You're pretty popular. So like, what they be saying? What they be doing? Like, you ain't telling me nothing. I don't know nothing. So what you be like, seeing them from time to time, or what? They be at your house from time to time, or like, how deep is it with you guys? You know what I mean? So like, that's how they be feeling throughout the week. It's like, cause I don't know. For some of y'all, it's just like maybe because you're super popular, they feel like you're coming out now. So maybe you're becoming a lot more social, flirty, playful. People just find you to be cute. People just find you to be attractive. You know what I mean? You're getting like small gestures of like affection. So like maybe people give you shit, little gifts. Like, you know, maybe like, you know, you might give it to a gas station. They may give you like free samples because it's you. They didn't give it to the guy behind you. Why they give it to you? You know what I mean? Like, it's jealousy. So there may be like a little bit of a jealousy around you because they don't really know. But they'll also try to be vulnerable with you too, though. So you say, I'm not that popular, though. I say that too. I'm not that popular either. But to other people, I'm popular as shit. But I'm not. I've been popular for like as a kid. I mean, for like all my life, like subtly popular. Like, you know what I mean? So like that's not new shit to me. But like I'm not as popular as everybody think in my mind. I'm not that popular. I'm not like Drakey or Dirk or like, you know what I mean? I'm not that big. You know what I'm saying? Like in my mind, you know what I mean? But to them, maybe. So like, that's how it comes off. It's like, you know, you're famous and you're kind of bougie, or like you be being seen online by a lot of people, and that maybe is boosting your head for some of y'all. But they could see themselves like settling down with you. You know what I mean? They also maybe feel like they may need to like ghost you, or like keep things vague between you as a way of like humbling you. So that way you don't get too arrogant or too cocky, because they can sometimes feel like you're too cocky, too confident. You know what I mean? You expect a lot. That's what they feel like you maybe expect a lot because of like your status, or because of where you are in life, or because of like what you've accomplished for yourself, you know what I mean? Because of other people, like, you know what I mean? Because you can do for others, because others can do for you, you know what I mean? Like you maybe want relationships like that. So yeah, they just kind of feel like you maybe put yourself on a pedestal. That's it. And they don't really know if you guys will be able to start fresh, or like, they don't even know if this, like, if their hopes or wishes about this becoming something will be that. You know what I mean? So that might be the humble part that they were trying to play there. That part, like, you're not even that attractive. For some of y'all, that might be like the humbling part. Like, you're not like no Meg Thee Stallion or whatever. You're not no, you know what I mean? What's my girl name? Scarlett Johansson. You know, they may play that line. Like, somebody mentioned this one girl. I seen her on TikTok. And the girl that was talking about her was actually more attractive than the girl that she was saying was like, who, you know what I mean, she was comparing herself to. And I was like, what? But, you know, beauty is subjective. Everybody sees people how they see them. What may be a 10 to me maybe a 4 to you. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter. It's what I like. You know what I mean? So that's what it's out. That's what's going on right here. Exactly. If you don't boost yourself, who will? You know what I mean? Sometimes it can make people feel insecure, like you're too confident. You know what I mean? You may feel like you can do better than me and leave me behind. And here I am trying to invest or build with you. Or I'm giving you like insight and like clarity on things. And you're about to take this to go over here with this buckethead dude or this buckethead girl. No, you want them to live and not me. You know what I mean? Because that's all relationships are. We're building relationships because it's for survival. You know what I mean? Even if you have the most resources in the world and you can be on your own, you still need other people around to give you like the insight. Because what if everybody finds out that you have all this resources, all this money, and you're not helping or giving to anybody? They're going to be like, oh, wait, who's he with? They're not with anybody? All right, well, we can all overtake them and we can take from them. You know what I mean? And we can split it up amongst ourselves because they don't care about nobody but themselves. So like, it's one of those relationships. It's not quite like that, but like throughout the week, you guys will be having like conversations that maybe like give you guys clarity and insight. You know what I mean? That like help you take the sting out of some of the feelings or emotions that you guys were having, some of the fears that you guys were having. There'll be some clarity that comes out. It could be some frustration and some anger though, because it may not be exactly like you expect or how you expect it to be. You know what I mean? Like you may feel again that they're playing games. All right, but for some of y'all, they just want sex. They just want like one night stand. They just be wanting like, you know what I mean? To keep things quiet, keep it vague between us. You know what I mean? Yeah. Anyway, let me give you signs. So could be a Libra, Taurus, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Leo, Pisces, Leo, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Virgo. And I did see Capricorn, Virgo. All right. So that was that, y'all. Ta-da! I did it. Thank you again. Thank you for all the support. Thanks for all those likes. Thanks for rocking and rolling. I'm probably going to be doing this again tomorrow. I got another topic to do. It'll be all signs. And then, we'll just go from there. So I'm about to get going because it's nice as hell outside. You see, I have my shorts on with my legs out. So, I got to go out there and get seen. It's a hot noony day. So I'm about to go out there and get seen. See if I can find some barbecue or some stuff. You know what I mean? See if I can find something to eat because it's about time for me to eat. It's almost 4 o'clock, so I'm about to go see if I can get a little munch. You feel me? Of course, Rue. Thank you always, y'all. Is there a way I can like my own comment? I can like my own live? Can I do that? It don't matter. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good one. I'm going to talk to y'all again this week, probably tomorrow. All right. I'm gone. Of course. I'm about to.